Hi, hello. Today we have our lower body reformer on the mat session using a foam roller. This is going to be beginner plus. We're week 2 of the 4-week reformer on the mat challenge. If you'd like more information on the 4-week reformer program, I will leave all of those details down below. To get started for our warm-up, we're going to come to lie down on our back with our feet on the roller. So take a moment to make your way down, placing your feet in line with your hips at the top of your roller. We're going to just start here with a couple of breaths, reaching up through the arms. Let's take those arms and elbows wide. Inhale, exhale, wrap the arms around. We're starting to take a couple of cat-cows. Stretching through the lower back and chest. And 2. 1 more, and then we're going to bring the arms next to you for our pelvic curl. So bring your hands next to the side of your body, arches at the top of the roller. Roll your hips up and off the mat. Pause at the tips of your shoulder blades, deep breath in, and roll the spine down. Continue at your own pace. You want to feel that you're pressing down into hands and feet for stability, and then using your core and hamstrings to roll you up. And of course, a little bit of glute as well. And let's go 2 more. So we're focusing on that lower body today. So on your next one, you're going to hold it at the top. Please make sure that you're not all the way up here. You've still got the shoulder blades and a little bit of your rib cage on the ground. And then lightly pull your roller in, feel glutes and hamstrings activate. Then you're going to dip your one hip to the side, lift it up, and then over to the other side. And lift. Inhale as you twist down, exhale to lift. We're not thinking of going all the way down to the ground. We're just finding this rotation at the waist and hips to stretch the lower back. And 1 more each side. Bring those hips to center, deep breath in, roll the hips down. Into footwork, we're going to press the roller away and pull it in all the way to the tips of your toes and press it away. If you can't get the roller in all the way to the toes, then just adjust until you feel that you can, and then start pushing away again. We want to feel that our hips and our core aren't moving around. So place your hands on your hips for feedback. As you push and pull your roller, keeping ribs and lower back down towards the ground. Good. We're going to go 3 more. Exhale to pull that roller in. And 1 more, and then we're going to go into our small V. Push the roller away. Squeeze your heels together. Toes are turned out. Inner thighs are squeezing. Bend your knees and open them as you pull the roller in. Push the roller away. Squeeze those legs. Pull it in. And again, we're trying to keep that lower abs activated and hips aligned. I'm just adjusting my roller here. Keeping those heels squeezing together. Good. 3 more. And 1, let's take it into prances. Pull the roller in, bring your feet to neutral. 10 toes at the top of the roller. Tap 1 heel down and then switch. Switch. Inhale for 2 steps. Exhale 2 steps. Steady in the hips. And don't worry if your heels don't touch, that's okay. We're just trying to get this movement through the ankles, the knees and hips. and 3 more, and 2. Final round of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the legs away. Woo, give those hamstrings a release. Lovely work. I'm going to roll the roller back in, arches at the top, pressing down into the hands. We're going to roll those hips up into a bridge position to hold. Now, if you feel a lot of hamstrings and glutes, I want you to drop your hips a little lower and activate through the core. So get the ribs to the ground, and you're going to feel less hamstrings and more core support. Let's lift one leg to tabletop. Find your center. Tap to the roller and lift. Good, moving at your own pace. Last week we had one foot on the ground. This week we want to find that stability on the roller. Let's go 2 and 1. Hold the leg in tabletop. Stretch it away. Bend it in. Inhale, push. Exhale, bend. Hands to hips for feedback to make sure hips are aligned for 2 and 1. Keep that leg stretched out. Think of squeezing the inner thighs together. Then open the leg a little and squeeze closed. Open and close. Lifting up through the hip of the moving leg. That's where we often tend to drop. Last 2 and 1. Bend the leg in. Lower the foot down and bring your hips to the mat. Reset for the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl it up. Find that inner thigh squeeze. Lift the leg. Tap and lift. We're thinking of that inner thigh squeeze because it helps activate lower abs, pelvic floor for stability. Drop the shoulders down. Find that core. Last 3. Good. Squeezing through this bottom glute. And 1. Hold, extend, and bend. Inhale, push, exhale, pull the leg in. Good. Keeping your hips aligned. 2 and 1. Extend the leg out. Hold. Can we lift this glute a little higher? Get it active for support. Open this leg. Close. Open and close. As you open and close that straight leg of yours, make sure that this side is the stable side. Here's where we want the stability. And 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg in and take a deep breath out. Roll your spine down. Single leg. This is a fun one. So now we're really going to challenge your hip stability. As you push one leg out, the top leg is going to lift into a tabletop. Then pull your roller in, lower that foot. Push the roller away, pick up the other side and pull it in. So start slow and then build up your tempo as you feel stable. Find ease at your shoulders and bring your rib cage down. Here's where we often start to flare and then we're losing that challenge. Good. Let's go 2 and 2. Good. 1 more each side. Now we're going to bring one leg to tabletop, straighten through the bottom leg. Grab your hands behind your knees. Take a moment to take a deep breath in. Then you're going to curl up your chest, push your leg into your hands to roll yourself up to seated, sitting up tall, and then gently you're going to roll it down again. Now the combination of your top leg and the roller is going to help you find that control. to curl down slowly using your core. If you find that you can't roll up and down here, I want you to place a towel under your lower back. It's going to help you a lot. Right, we're adding on in one more. Come all the way up. Now, pull your knee towards your chest, straighten through the back. 3 pumps. Inhale, straighten through that leg. Exhale, walk your hands down your leg, and then bend your knee again. And we're rolling it up. Sitting upright, grab your knee to your chest for 1, 2, 3 pumps, and then grab behind your knee and roll it down. Good. 2 more. And grab behind the knee. Good. We're building up to adding more challenge in future classes. And last one. And roll it down. Lovely. Straighten this leg to the ceiling. So you're reaching your toes up to the ceiling, keeping a soft bend if you need. Leg circles, we're going straight down, out, and all the way up. Down, around, and lift. 1 breath per circle, or exhale on the way up. 3, 2, 1. Reverse the circle. We go out, around, down, and then straight up. Keeping this opposite hip on the ground. So make your circle slightly smaller if you need. 2, and 1. Bring this foot down to the roller, into the crease of your ankle, and the other side comes to tabletop. Grab behind your knee. Right, we're going into that curl up, lift the chest, roll it up, straighten the back, and then roll back again. So if you're familiar with climb a tree on the box, on the reformer, this will feel familiar. Good. So we're thinking of the core, hip stability, and down. On the next one, we're going to add those pumps. So sitting up tall. Grab your knee to chest. 1, 2, and 3. Grab behind the knee and roll it down. 1, 2, and 3. And down. So currently, we're getting a lot of that core focus for this movement. In the future, you're going to work your way up to straighten the leg, getting a little bit more hamstring stretch. Let's go 1 more. Bend, bend, in, and roll it down. Straighten this leg for leg circles, hands next to you for stability. We go down, around, and lift. Keeping this opposite hip on the ground. Good. Three. See if you can make your circle bigger, challenging that stability. Reverse. Good. Pressing down into those hands and shoulders. 3 and 2. 1. And bend this knee. Grab it into your chest. Bring that other leg into your chest as well. And then lightly point your toes. I want you to use your biceps to hug your legs in and then curl your chest up. We're going to do rolling like a ball.
So you need the tightest ball shape possible. And you're going to start to rock back and forth until you can rock yourself up, lightly tapping your toes to the roller. If your roller is too far away, that's okay. You can bring it in if you would like. Please stay off your head. Just roll to the tips of your shoulders and back up. Exhale up. Keeping that ball shape. And 3. Good. 2. On the next one, we're all going to come up. And I want those toes lightly on the roller. Right, so we're coming to seated. Stretch your hands out in front of you. Curl those lower abs in. And your toes are lightly on the roller. Good. Push your roller away. Exhale. Bend it in. We're open in the chest. We have the C shape in the back. And this is from the stomach massage exercise on the reformer. Good. Use your hands for support. Pull those knees out to the side. And 3. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Last 1. And in. And roll yourself up to seated. Cross those legs. Place your hands at the top of the roller. Let's stretch the lower back. Press the roller away. And up. Lovely. Taking this lovely stretch for hips and lower back. Find your ease at the shoulders. And 2 more. Roll it all the way in. We're going to come up to a high kneeling position, placing your knees at the top of the roller. So we're going to be in 4-point, hands under shoulders. Knees are on the roller. We're going to start here with a bit of a fire hydrant to find stability. So you're going to open and close this leg. Only opening as much as you can keep your chest in center. And you're using the stability of the leg on the roller. Good. Keep lifting your chest away from the ground so that your back is active and supported. And 2. 1 more. Let's take it into a circle. Take your knee back behind you and then pull it in underneath you. Just a couple of hip circles here. Again, focusing on stability on the side that is stabilizing you. And 1 more, and then change direction. We go up, a little bit of glute there. Nice. Thinking long from head to hips. And 2. Good. 1 more glute on that side is working. Extend this leg back behind you, down to the ground. So we want to get aligned again. Drop the hip on the side so that hips are aligned. Opposite arm is going to stretch away from you. And you're going to go into that bird dog. So lift and lower. Opposite arm and leg. Keeping your chest the same distance from the mat. If you want to add challenge, float this front toe off the mat. And that's really going to challenge you. Make sure that you're long from head to heel. So you're keeping that back flat. And 2. Good. 1 more. Bring that leg and hand down. And we're going to turn to face me. So you're going to be down on your forearm. You're going to slightly rotate this hip open and bring that foot out in front of you at the diagonal.
Lift the leg up, slightly pull it back. Squeeze your glute and lower it down. Good. So you'll see I've got this foot and the front floating off the mat. That's going to challenge you. Keep it down for support. Good. Keep lifting up and out of the shoulders. Lift the core up. We want to support the back of your body. Good. 2 more. Can you feel both of those glutes are working? And 1. Hold the leg up, reach it slightly back, and tiny circles. Teeny tiny. For 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Drop your head down or look down at your mat. Release your neck. 3, and 2, and 1. And bring that leg in and press your hips back. Stretch those glutes. And lower back. Roll it up. Come over to the other side of your roller. And now we repeat on the other side. So we come up into that high kneeling position first. Hands under the shoulders. Let's take a moment to find our alignment. Starting with a fire hydrant, open and close. So something to be mindful is we're trying not to shift that hip around, because then you're going to lose that lovely lower body activation. Good. Pressing down into the hand of the moving leg. You're going to feel more stable. And 2. 1 more, take it into that circle. Good. So as your leg goes back behind you, lifting up through your lower abs is going to support the back of your body. And 2. Let's bring it in and reverse. Pushing down into the toes on the ground. Can you feel that leg and that glute activating? That is helping you stay stable. 2 more. And 1. Stretch the leg out back behind you. Press down into those toes. Opposite arm stretches out in front of you. And we're going to start to lift and lower. Keeping yourself long from hand to heel. Maybe lift your gaze a little bit. Look at the top of your mat. Can you notice how much stronger you feel there? And challenge yourself. Lift your front toes off the mat. We don't want to feel this in the back, so move at a pace that feels strong and stable for you. 2 more. And 1. And in. And then down to that forearm. I have to say, trying to speak through that bird dog is a whole lot more challenging than doing it when you're just focusing. Okay, take that leg out to the side. Lift it up, pull it slightly back. And down. See if you can float those toes off the ground. Good. Make sure that we haven't dropped here. We want to lift. And 3. Good. 1 more. Lift and hold. Tiny, tiny circles. So none of this. We want everything quiet, only movement in the leg. 3. Good. 1 more and then reverse. Drop your gaze down to the mat, releasing neck and shoulders. Pressing down into your arm, lift up through your chest. And 2. And 1. Bring your leg in and press your hips back. Stretch through the glutes. My glutes on this side definitely worked a lot harder. How about you? Righties. We're going to come to bring that roller slightly forward, come down to your back again. We're going to finish off with some lovely hip work. So roll the roller in, make your way down, and then you want this roller nicely aligned under your hips. So lift your glutes, roll the roller in, and make sure it's underneath your hip bones. Your bum is comfortably off the roller. Hug the ribs in, so core is supporting you, and then bring your legs to tabletop. You want to feel fully supported here. Arms to T. Twist your legs over towards me, lifting the other hip off the ground, and then back to center, and then over to the other side. Sorry, not off the ground, off the roller. Inhale as you twist, and exhale, bring your legs in. Keep your opposite shoulder on the ground and pull your belly button in the deeper you twist. One more. And center. Good. You can keep your arms out to T. You can grab your roller wherever feels good for you, or hands to your hips is also a great option. Open your knees in line with your shoulders. Heels are together. Press your legs away. Squeeze your inner thighs. Bend your knees. Pull them in. Exhale. Push them away. Inhale to bend. Keeping your shoulder blades on the mat and your ribs hugging in. Now, the higher up your legs, the more supportive. The lower down, the more challenged. And 2. Good. One more. Stretch the legs out, point the toes. So you get a little bit of quad inner thigh. You reach those legs away. Open the legs just a tiny bit, then squeeze them closed. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. So it's not quite feet in straps. So you're going to feel a lot more leg work using a roller as well as core. But it should feel really nice stretch there in the lower back. 2, 1, hold here. Take your legs a little further down, challenge your core. Then open your legs, circle them up, tilt your hips. And let's take it down again. Inhale down. Exhale, bring those legs up. Keeping head all the way to shoulders down on the ground. Can you feel that lovely foam roller massage in the lower back? And 2. Good. One more. Then we're going to reverse it. Open at the top, circle down, go as low as feels good. Squeeze and lift. Tailbone goes down, toes go up to the ceiling. Good. And you can even pull your legs over a little bit more. Enjoy that lovely stretch. Two more. And 1, and we're all going to meet each other with the legs going up to the ceiling. You can hold behind your legs if it feels good, and without force, I just want you to gently tuck your pelvis in, pull your legs in, find that stretch through the glutes and hamstrings. Flex the feet. Ooh, point. Lovely. You should let those hips relax. You should start to feel that stretch through the hamstrings. And the hips relaxing on the roller. 2 more. And 1.
Good. Bend your knees. Figure 4. You bring one ankle over the knee and then hug your leg to your chest for a glute stretch. You can rock side to side if that feels good, or you can keep it steady. Switch sides. So we go figure 4, ankle crosses over the knee, and then pull your leg in towards you. Allow your lower back and shoulders to relax towards the mat. Finding ease in the shoulders. One more breath. Excellent. And then release your feet down, roll the roller out. First, just let your lower back release on the mat, and you can rock your knees side to side. And we're all done. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me for today's lower body reformer on the mat session. Hopefully you felt that connection of inner thighs, glutes, and hamstrings. If you're wanting to learn how to modify or progress any of the exercises, you can have a look on the YouTube shorts section where there's all these different options to help you modify and adjust some of the exercises. And if you have any questions or you're wanting more personalized experience, I will leave all of those details down below. Next week, we have another lower body, more intermediate. And then in week 4, we'll go intermediate advanced, where we add in a bit of ball for challenge. I hope that you're enjoying the challenge so far. I'd love to hear from you. Have an incredible day, and I will see you in our next session.